Koe, Mr Chair. Nā te mea koenei te wā tuatahi tūau I roto I te whare I tēnei ahi kei te tangi atu au ki taku tipuna ki Dr. Te Kapunga Jews, ka tahi anō aia ka mate ki te taira whiti, nā reira he poroporoa ki paku iti tēnei ki aia, haere atu rā. A hoki mai kia tātou. I see that Lua Manuwa Winnie Laban is in the House, and this is the first time that I have had the opportunity to publicly congratulate her on her appointment at Victoria University and to wish her very well in that new appointment. Ngā mihi kia koe. Actually, it's courtesy. Thank you. Now turning back to the kaupapa of today, to this bill that we've been discussing. I've been watching on television with increasing amazement at the way that the opposition has characterised this very sensible bill. And I'm delighted that the Minister took a call a few minutes ago to remind the public, who hopefully have been tuning in and listening, to what this bill is actually about, because it bears no resemblance to the kinds of descriptions and characterisations that the opposition have indulged themselves with, nor with the kind of blame and assertions that the opposition has found themselves sinking to in describing what it is that we on this side of the House are doing. Yes, we are committed to supporting those who are unable to support themselves. Yes, we think that is a fair and appropriate commitment that we take on behalf of the taxpayers who provide the funds that make that possible. And yes, we are committed to the idea that being on a benefit life which provides a 2-week horizon is not a quality of life for anyone. And so we would like to encourage those people who find themselves in the situation of requiring a benefit as a lifeline and not a lifestyle, be given the opportunity to be encouraged to take up work. What is unreasonable about part-time work testing for a DPP parent with a child over 6? What is unreasonable about that? What is highness about that? Why is it that it's acceptable for a sole parent who is not on the DPP and whose child is 6 or younger and who is in work? Why do we think they are callously disregarding the needs of their children? No, we don't. Yet somehow the opposition seems to feel that when we talk about a DPP parent being required to go and see whether there is work available, to prepare her or himself to be ready for work, then that somehow is unacceptable. There is a principle of reciprocity in the way that this democracy operates. I have been paying taxes, and it might be helpful if the member from the opposition actually had the courtesy to listen to someone else instead of herself. And I would like the opportunity to contribute my 5 minutes to this debate. I have paid taxes now, I think, since my early teenage years, as have many of us in this House. And I am happy to pay taxes that will contribute to helping the public services of this country, even the provision of benefits. And so are many other taxpayers. But at some point in that arrangement, some reciprocity is expected. And I feel that this bill has set the line at the appropriate place that says where a DPP parent has a 6-year-old child or older, it is entirely acceptable to expect that they might make themselves work ready. And as the Minister has already clarified, if there isn't suitable work, there will be no penalty. If they are unable to find it, their benefit will not be cut. What would any reasonable person, and I use reasonable definitively because clearly reason has escaped that side of the House, what would any reasonable person find wrong with that? Similarly, a part-time work test for sickness beneficiaries who have been medically assessed as being able to work 15 hours per week or more. What is unreasonable about that? Indeed, much of the research tells us that participating in work is as much a part of the prescription of returning to good health as any kind of medical or clinical intervention might be required. What is unreasonable about that? This government stands absolutely behind this bill and this minister in taking these steps, in encouraging those people who otherwise, that side of the House, would be prepared to see languish on a 2-week lifestyle, languish on a 2-week lifestyle. This side of the House is not prepared to do so. Kia ora.